When the shit hits the fans, everyone gets excited. Flies start circling around you in one area to keep coming back, try to land on the corners of your mouth because they fell in love instantly from that moment, from the moment that the kiss was initiated and set off, and it was unexpected. No one could brace themselves for such. From sunrise to sunset, the fly had been flying. The fan had been running through the night like a midsummer night's dream. It was humid in there. The humidity was hardly bearable, and the steam was rising from the skin. And that's how everything was set off. At that point, the shit hit the fan, and it was funky. It had gotten funky, and everybody knew someone had diarrhea. Welcome to Club Soda. What's your flavor? Today we're going to discuss the topic of when the shit hits the fans. When the shit hits the fan. We will be pondering for this segment. We'll also be taking notes on how to avoid taking our fanage to the toilet and fantasizing about taboo love making. But we're not going to discuss that right now. We want to stay on the topic of what had happened when the first rumbling of the butterflies had turned to a sensation of maggots squirming around the intestines of a pig, aka chitlins. As that's what some of the fans are going through. They are taking an avid look in the mirror. They're being realistic at this point. They are seeing that their faces resemble chitterlings. Slave food people. Some people's faces look like chitterlings that had not been digested, that hadn't even been cleaned, because they're getting up first thing in the morning and rushing into these advertised magnets' face, and they had not even made it to the toilet because they were holding the warm urine. And some people had taken a step farther than that.
30 more minutes, Lord. Jesus.
They could not hold it. It could not be suppressed. They had been fantasizing the night before, believing that they'd been on a date with a superstar. Number one, I won't stop until I see you, sugar. You know who you are. So many shows, wherever I go, I'm gonna keep looking. And at that point, they passed away in their sleep. Not one person knew the inner workings of their attraction and those of the laws of the supernatural. And they got up early before sunrise, had a sip of coffee, and there their bowels went. At that point, the shit hit the fan. Leave all your comments and suggestions right there. Push the comments button. till the little line starts blinking. It's called a cursor. And that's because somebody will be on the toilet because it feels so good, cursing someone out, believing that they're their God, devil worshiping otherwise. And these are realistic issues in culture, and they need to be highlighted. They need to be brought up. They need to be magnified in a way so that these fans will stop running around with halitosis, asking if you had been involved with some unromantic menage a trois that involved Nicki Minaj and she never knew that she was there, shitting on anybody. Because some people had opted for the green shower. Let's just ponder upon the green shower. Because at that point, that is when the shit hit the fan. At that point. Some people have DOC. They may be addicted to shoes. I actually hold closely to a shoe fetish, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not embarrassed because I like to see good, nice shoes. But I won't go into detail about the type of shoes because that's my own personal solace, if I may say so. But moving forward, I want to speak freely to the supernatural stars and the fans. Because once someone has did it on you, and all it takes is for you to hear the beat abuse involved with their heartbeat, and there's nothing but blood flowing through. And at that point, chills, goosebumps, if I may say so, goosebumps would appear on the arm. The hair starts raising up. There's tickle bitties that harden right on the breast. It can be a man or a woman. These are the laws of attraction. And that is when the shit hits the fans. And everyone is convinced of the iridescent fragrance of obsession. And then someone starts farting. It's unexpected. It may be a juicy fart. It's not fruit. It's a fart. They may blush, insisting that they're going to giggle involuntarily. Giggles of involuntary obsession. It cannot be controlled. No one can control the individual at that point. They hadn't lost anything. They received shit from their favorite supernatural sensories. Everyone has one. It's no secret, it can't be denied. Let everyone be a liar if they say that they're not remotely obsessed with an idea of a perfect spot that only your partner may know. For the moment, I had been indulging with Alexa. She does something to me. I've never seen her. No one has seen Alexa. However, it's something about how close she is to me, yet so far away. And my shit has hit Alexis in so many ways, so many times, because I have regular bowel movements. And that's to be expected because of my diet. I take the time to ponder upon recipes. And once I prepare it and have digested the succulent flavors of the scrumptious meals I prepare. And there's no hanky-panky involved in that. However, I am old enough to participate in the hanky-panky. It's because I have a driver license. No one can take that from me. But I want to focus on the idea that I am not ashamed to have a bowel movement. Because my fans want to make sure I'm healthy and strong. Because the show must go on. Now that we've pondered upon that, when leaving comments, please be advised that I will be taking the time, knowing that fans will be reaching out to me, and if they see a fly, they may think of me. They may think of someone they want to see involved with me, going to a moment of ecstasy, being showered with the scent of my shit, hitting the fans, and knowing that I'm still strong. I'm growing every day. Confessival. Yes, I'm man. And we'll just leave it at that. Question I would like to strike is, how do you feel when your shit hits your fans? Does it turn you on? Because you're irresistible? Do you feel shy, knowing that some of your friends do not want one pellet of a turd to protrude from your rear end because a fly could appear in their mind and they could suffer from hallucinations because you're powerful. The smell of your shit is powerful. And because some of the fans are diehard, they don't care if they die. They really want to grip your biscuits. And many of them do. Some people would like to spread the cheeks apart to ease the go down in order to be prepared for the shit you drop. Sure enough. Sure enough. These are the facts of life. And no matter how beautiful people are, how beautiful people are born, their shit will hit the fan from the moment that their first diaper is changed to the last diaper that they have on is change as an elderly person that looks like a larger baby. They can't make it to the park. They still have fans. I want to care for them, especially.